Tourism Authority. Keep in a zone. SVG gets ready for the return of Seal and Glitter on July 6 inside Victoria Park. So come early and enjoy a full display of Pan and Mars. Bring your crew, bring your posse, and find out who will be crowned the Panorama Champs or the winner of the section of the band. So remember, it's Seal and Glitter. The largest steel pan and Mars is back. The unifying spirit of Vincy March 2023. Get in the party stand with nut vibes and rum. General tickets $30 or enter the party stand for $60 with limited complimentary drinks. Doors open at 8 p.m. It's Steel and Glitter. Get your tickets at Johnny's Barbershop in Georgetown. Enter his lounge inside Victoria Park. Video Extreme, DJs, Gate 3, Lando Bar on Heritage Square, and 4 Shells. This event is sponsored by National Lottery Authority, Flow, Hyrule, Campari, Extreme FM, Boom 106.9, NBC Radio, Magic FM, Nice Radio, Star FM, and We FM.
Dr. Santiago Orthopedics and Traumatology Center in Capital City, Kingstown, specializing in bone, joints, ligaments, tendons, and muscle health. We offer PRP treatment, which supports wound healing in the joints, epidural treatment for lower back pain, hyaluronic acid treatment for knee pain, and much more. We also do minor surgeries and offer X-ray, physiotherapy, abdominal, joint, and pregnancy ultrasounds, cast and cast removal services. We are located at the junction of Level Gardens, opposite the Girls Guide headquarters. Our opening hours are Monday to Friday, 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. and on Saturdays, 8:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. We also do home visits, and our services are also extended to the Grenadines in Beckway every Saturday at Dr. Lugo's Clinic. Visit, call, or WhatsApp 530-7866 for Dr. Santiago Orthopedics and Traumatology Center, where preventing disease, relieving suffering, and healing the sick is our priority. And Cucumber on the road. Get your packages for the Touch and Kinetic Monday T-shirt band.
In Kingstown, WFM's office on James Street. Log into Price's Rose Place next to OT Tires. Music Center, OT Store Finishing and Furnishing. In Chateaubelair at Beachfront Bar and Restaurant. And in Arnesville at Tower Bar. Purchase online at www.thebandtouch.com. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram at The Band Touch for more info.
This calypso beat is hot and sweet. My calypso beat is extra sweet. Guaranteed to groove, guaranteed to make you move, guaranteed to grind, guaranteed to make you whine all the way, all the time. You better take me calypso. You better take me calypso.
You better do.
Calypso sweet and groovy. Calypso make you move. Calypso make you get down. The choo-choo get down. You don't like it, don't like it. But if you like it, dig it, dig it, dig it, dig it. Calypso with rhythm, calypso with soul, calypso next time for the musical world. A beat for the young, beat, a beat for the old, a beat for the babes, a beat for the in-betweeners, the not too young, the not too old. Better take me calypso, better take me calypso. Calypso sweet and groovy, calypso make you groovy, calypso make you get down. The choo-choo get down, you don't like it, don't like it. But if you like it, dig it, dig it, dig it, dig it. day long. Make you feel like heart have begun. Make you want to jam. Make you want to shake your waist. Anytime, any place. Calypso sweet and moving. Calypso make you moving. Calypso make you get down. If you want to get down, you go like it. Don't knock it. But if you like it, dig it.
Well, I fell inside the studio trying out the dig it dance.
We got to dig it dance and we'll take on it. Dig it. Well, I mean, coming on this morning and excuse me, it does out of Asterix the boy. Yeah, it does out of Asterix the boy. I almost, if it wasn't digital, I would say, boy, I almost say the cracking of the record by now. That record there, I was thinking about this morning. Jam something hot.
Yeah, man.
You know, and I'm driving and you know the only guy to picture is Tammy. Yeah. The jam something hard, Jesus, man.
I don't blame you. I'm telling you. I don't blame you at all.
Morning, everybody. Morning, those on the live. Good morning, those on the radio. Good day, wherever you are. It's a beautiful Friday morning. It's Fantastic Friday. Then I have one request of you today.
What's that?
Please. Because it's Fantastic Friday, I'd love for us to go through as many of the calypsos as we can.
Yeah.
Maybe at least a first verse and a chorus. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we chat a little bit about Fantastic Friday. People who I consider my brethren, Denny, and you consider your brethren, and Star consider part of the family, and they sell we out. Them sell we out.
Big
With
time.
them do it for.
Big time.
You know? So
It's all right.
we no, I who makes it so? I'm a feelings man. Who sang that song? I'm a feelings man. They know how I with me. I carry feelings. You know? But they said, hey, morning, Richard, how are you do? Just bring it up, partner, Richard.
You on the live?
No, well, I'm sure he's on the live.
Okay.
But just saying he's not yet. But I know he's on the live. I know he's listening. You know? So just bring him up and all the others. Good day to you, everybody. Hope things are nice wherever you are. We're chatting a little bit about, as I said, we're chatting a little bit about Fantastic Friday, but we have to also chat a little bit about yesterday morning,
Of course.
breakfast celebration, 5 years and counting. And yesterday, I just see my uncle come on the live and say good morning, and me expose the business. You know what I'm saying? Me expose the business where he says, see, and he said, give me some nephew, watch that belly. He said, watch that belly, hey, that I have to pay for this procedure. He said, I will wait until I come home. Now, this is a man who has gone to the US and made the US his home and contributed to the US economy and so forth. And even in his adopted home, where he has done so much work and contributed so much to the economy, he can't afford healthcare.
Boy.
Healthcare go broke him. So like Dr. Gonzalez yesterday, he have a come home for innocent them and say, song him. You know, they was song him good and proper and check him out and make sure that he are. We take for granted what we have here. And I'm glad Dr. Gonzalez in his address yesterday broke it down, because healthcare services ain't just about hospital services where you're going to be treated as a sick individual. You also have to look at preventative healthcare, where you do the things you know you're supposed to do. Take care of everybody. Listen to me. I had a flu, boy, and the flu knocked me down. Whatever it is I had. The flu from hell. Right? And everybody was singing the same tune. See, and boy, you know, you gotta take care of everybody, boy. You gotta take care. Because I've never, ever been one to take supplements and so on in a disciplined way. Whether it's one of the tablets or whatever, and so on. You know, I can't remember my mother doing the 7 C's cod liver oil or whatever daily for any prolonged period of time. You know, so it's not a habit I developed. It's not something I'm into. And I exercise off and on. I have my own exercise machine in my house. Sometimes I'm good for 2-3 months, and then something happens and I break the momentum and I ain't go on the bike for 2-3 months. You know what I mean? But that was a constant refrain. Tika, my cousin, people here who care about mental, start taking supplements and so on, and especially the fact that as young as I look, I ain't that young. As young as I look, and I thank God for the good genes of Roger. As young as I look, I ain't that young. So I had to take care of myself. I had to take the supplements and I make sure I move a bit more. I had to look at my eating patterns. I had to look at what I eat. And that is the case for all of us. We can't just look at the fact that yes, we are Milton K2, and yes, we are Modern Medical, and yes, we're going to be like you for hospital, but we ain't doing our part to take care of everybody. You know what I'm saying? Do everything in moderation. Go to the doctor. Do your checkups. You understand? There are things that you have to do first of all to try and live a healthy lifestyle. And I ain't necessarily talking about the extremes. For example, I've always said I've never known my mother to eat meat. Maybe she did when I was too young to remember that. But all of the knowledge I have of my mother, she has never eaten meat. I know how to eat fish and saltfish and so on. But my mother has gotten to the point now where even those things she doesn't eat. So my mother doesn't use dairy and dairy products. She don't use milk and those type of things. She's full vegan. And my mother is 87 years old. And I always like to brag and say she will get up in the morning, jump on she bus, come to town, do she business, clay, she barrel, what have you, and go back to Chateaubriand at 87. There is an element of the health, our health, that is our responsibility. Our responsibility. Eat a little less, move a little more, do things in moderation, watch the greases, because I know we love the grease, we love to stew down thing and so on. Watch the grease, watch the salt and so forth, and you know how that is. So that's what we need to do. And then once we play our part in keeping ourselves healthy, the next role is for us to, then we can now depend on the hospital services and the medical services and so forth to supplement whenever something happens to us. But primary, our preventative health care, by the way we live, what we eat, move a little bit. I saw something on I don't know if it's true. I'm just telling you what was said. But there's some value that I'm sure. A gentleman says for every hour you exercise, you add 2 to 3 hours to your life. The gentleman was saying, look, somebody with who drinks alcohol moderately and smokes and exercises 3-4 times a week may well live longer than a healthy person who doesn't smoke and doesn't drink alcohol but doesn't exercise. Right? Like I said, that I cannot attest to the veracity of that. But the point he was making was exercise, move, a half an hour walk, a half an hour light jog, 2 to 3 times per week, whatever it is your mode of exercise. Swimming. We're not like those large countries with contaminated beaches or beaches with really bad temperatures that are very cold and so forth. We have nice beaches here. Go to the beach, swim, move a little bit. And all of those things would help us, help the blood circulation, help your heart health, help your cholesterol levels and so forth. And once we do our part, the hospital services would only be there to supplement and add value to what we're trying to do. And I really appreciated that coming out yesterday from the message from Dr. Gonzalez as he addressed the 5th anniversary of the Modern Medical. And I said yesterday, Denny, the NDP don't like Modern Medical. The NDP does not support Modern Medical. The NDP doesn't want Modern Medical in Georgetown. And I can be almost sure that whenever, whether it's Chevron, John, or whomever pass across modern medical, they probably just look the other way, like the priest and the Levite they do the Samaritan. They can't watch in the direction of the modern medical because it's born in their eyes. Because they don't like it and they do not support it. And what is there in the modern medical diagnostic center to not support? Tell me, we be a state-of-the-art facility, improving rural health. You know, the one question I would ask anybody, well, it's two questions really. There's a question and a supplementary at the parliament now. The first question then, when somebody come and tell me, oh, you know, you put modern medical with those critical services all the way in Georgetown. You heard Daniel Cummins think that these services must be in a central place where people can access them easiest and blah, 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 blah. Okay. So the question I go ask is, are you in support of decentralizing our healthcare system, or do you think everything should be in town? That's the first question. Right? Well, the elitist ones, or the petty bourgeois, Daniel and Sinclair and them, might say yes, bring everything in Kingston, because they really don't have no use for poor people and the working class. So they might well say that. But if perchance they decide to pretend that they care about poor people and so on, and they say, no, I want the decentralization. I don't want everything to be in Kingston. I want some services to be outside of Kingston. My follow-up question, my supplementary question, Madam Speaker, would be, so which the non-critical services, or which services do you consider to be not critical at all, or which services that do you consider to be, whatever? What services then do you think we should take outside of Kingston? And I want to hear them. You see, here's my thought process, and I don't know. Everybody ain't got agree with me. Nobody ain't got agree with me. Where's my thought process? There are services that we consider critical. And it can be critical in terms of the importance to the sustenance of life. So, for example, dialysis is a very critical service for someone with kidney failure. Very, very critical. But the other question I would ask myself is, how does dialysis match up to, let's say, blood testing services? And you might say to yourself, well, we only have about 50 patients that are in dialysis. So while it's critical to the 50, it's not a very heavily requested service. So that service that is not as heavily requested, that plenty people are using, we could put that a little bit further out. And the services that are a lot more essential to more people, you bring it closer in central, because you can't cram all the services in town and they are decentralized. If you follow what I'm talking about. So something that everybody doing, you can put it central, like it easy, because when you look in the air, you may find that 20,000, 25,000 persons utilize that service. You wouldn't put something that 25,000 persons on average utilize every year further out. But something where for the whole year, 300 individuals may utilize, even though repeatedly, you could put it a little further out. It's not that it's not critical or essential, but if you look into decentralized services, because you don't want to have all the services in one place, and it's not feasible to have all the services in one place, then you would, in my view, the services that are more heavily requested by a larger portion of the population would be the ones that you would put Kingston suburbs, while those that are not heavily requested by a significant number of the population can go a little further out. That's my thought process. I sat down and I thought about it, because I said to myself, how do we determine what is and what isn't, or what might be essential and not so essential? How do we determine what we put out, what we put in stubs, what we put in Bookament, what we put out at MESPO and so on? How do we determine if we're decentralizing? How? And you see, so for example, now things like your prenatal care and so on, and antenatal care, that they everywhere, because pregnancies and births and so on are things that happen in all the communities in significant amounts. So you ain't gonna put that at one place. You put it everywhere. Doctor services available everywhere. Everywhere. You can see a doctor unless there's an emergency. And that is something I find that our people, although it seems that we are moving away a little bit from it, I still find that people just love the idea of coming to town. You have your doctor days in your communities, at your clinics and polyclinics and so forth, and you can utilize the service there. But some people just like to come to town for something that is not necessarily an emergency. Just basic hospital services, your regular checkup, your doctor day. Why leave Camden Park to come to town when there's a clinic in Camden Park? Why leave Kittels to come to town when there's a clinic in Camden Park? There's one in Clare Valley and so forth. Why? Just to say come town? You're going to for casualty, but you have clinics and polyclinics all throughout the country. So we have services throughout the country that are being used by various communities. Now, so let's look at the MRI using the same thought process, the same justification, the same logics I gave. Something like MRI services is not necessarily something I believe that someone will come in every day to request. It may not even be every week. So in terms of use, heavy usage, the MRI machine may well be quite lightly used. Lightly. An X-ray, for example, machine, just a basic X-ray machine that you have at the different clinics, at different hospitals and so forth. You may use it every day, every single day, because every day some school child may run and fall down and sprain his hand or break his hand and so on and so on. So you may have that need, and so you'd have something like that central and as in as many locations as possible. But an MRI, which is a specific type of service used in specific instances, you may not have a need for MRI scan, and they're not going to just do an MRI scan just because you have the machine. It has to rise to a certain level of a certain level for you to then decide it requires an MRI scan, and so you may well find that a week, 2-3 weeks may pass, and the MRI machine ain't used, ain't touched. You might just have to do it like, I don't know how these things work. I don't know individuals who work in the health system, they be able to tell me. But you might have to just do like a car, though. A car and you drive for a couple of weeks. So you just want to start the engine to make sure you turn it over, and you might reverse and drive back to make sure. I don't know how it works. But the point I'm making is the frequency. You may have quite a low frequency of usage, because remember yesterday I was saying when I spoke with Denny that you may well have found that previously, based on the infrequency of the need for the MRI, it might have been more feasible and financially viable to assist Vincentians to travel overseas to get it done and come back home. Because what you would spend on average over a 5-year period doing it that way may not even come up to what you would spend for 1 year. 1 year in having an MRI machine, staff, trained, and so forth, and paying salaries and so on. And it ain't using. It ain't justifiable. But as we step up and as we expand and as we improve constantly our healthcare services in St. Vincent and the delivery of healthcare services and hospital services, naturally, our government, the Ministry of Health, makes every effort to ensure that we have proper equipment, necessary equipment to best be able to address the various issues, the various challenges, the various problems, health problems of our people here in this country. And as time goes by, you will find that other things will be added over time. Because with the coming on stream of the acute referral hospital that would be at Arnesville, there would be new services added that we currently don't have. So new services will come along. New services would be added. And when you look at all of that happening, and you still hear people say, oh, nothing happening. Nothing happening. Oh, the healthcare gone to the dogs. Healthcare gone to the dogs. Our healthcare is the best it has ever been. Our healthcare in this country is the best it has ever been. And it will continue to improve as long as we have the ULP administration in office. I can't talk about the NDP because under the NDP, healthcare was in crisis. Well, actually, under the NDP, country was in crisis. Education was in crisis. Agriculture was in crisis. Leadership was in crisis. You are a crisis state under the NDP. We were a crisis state under the NDP. But today, we have a healthcare system that one of the things Dr. Gonzalez said yesterday in the point he made is go in CARICOM and find another country that offers the quality of healthcare in rural communities like St. Vincent. Rural. When you look at what we offer at Modern Medical in Georgetown, when you look at what we offer at Stubbs, when you look at what we offer at Bookman, the Smart Hospital in Chateaubriand, what we offer. You were challenged by Dr. Gonzalez to find that country that can match us, that can compare with us in regards to or regarding the delivery of top quality healthcare services in rural areas. Critical healthcare services in rural areas. Look, the New Democratic Party and some of its supporters, not all of them, the New Democratic Party and some of its supporters engage in a type of revisionist history where they seek to go back. They go back and try to rewrite things to suit a particular narrative. Like if people chop it, like if between 1984 and 2001, Vincent was asleep, so we can't remember and we don't know what happened. I remember what I remember. And individuals older than I am would remember further back. So I would remember, my clearest memory would start maybe around 88 or thereabout. Because I have pretty good recollection of the 50-0 parliament. But I became more involved after 1994. I became more involved after 1994. So at least I get a pretty decent memory between of 7 years, 94 to 2001. But you could go back to about another 4 or 5 years to give me about 11, 12 years of the NDP 17 years that I have a fairly good memory of. And so they can't come to rewrite nothing give me. They could try to fool, which is what they're doing, fool the impressionable 18-year-old and 25-year-old and so on, who don't have a memory at all. Because if you're 25 this year in 2023, it meant you were born in 1998. Oh, we much right. Or 99. Whatever it is. We might saying good. That's the correct. We are call? All right.
Yes, there's a call. Good morning.
Yes, good morning, Henry and Tim. What I would like to see where our health system is concerned, as it grows, I would like to see if the private sector could get involved more so that we can get health tourism. You know, we put down some guest houses and so on, which is reasonable for people to come to St. Vincent in the future. So that we now getting away from in the days when we used to go back with Trinidad. So now we should position ourselves for people to come to St. Vincent. Because it's already started. People coming here for colonoscopy, which is very cheap. I did MRI in Miami when I used to play cruise ship years ago. And that would cost $3,000 at the time. I had to sign the document to say, yes, I received the MRI. And then I have to sign to say, yes, the doctor performed such and such. And when you look at the form at the time, that was $3,000. And the insurance company was paying for that. I have to sign all those papers. So we here in St. Vincent should position ourselves for health tourism also. Because as the word gets around that we have in a top-of-the-art MRI machine, we will get people coming to St. Vincent. You know, and it will be a good thing for our health system. I am old enough, I'm so 70, and I am old enough to know what kind of health system we had here before. A lot of people don't talk about it. And the reason why they don't talk about it is because of politics. Health should be out of politics. Because the same people running after them out on the health system, I seeing them down at the hospital. Some of them coming in a wheelchair. And they're coming to the same facilities where they're getting on radio and the night radio and criticize and cost factors. Nowadays, we have one of the best in the OECS. I could tell anybody that I go through all of the OECS countries. And we here in St. Vincent, as the health system grows, you know, I would like to see people get involved in the guest houses so that they don't have to come to those schools and so on to the medical and so on. You know, so that is how I look at it. All right, guys. Thanks.
All right, thank you. Well, the comrade made a very valid point. But the truth is, we already do health tourism, and it will expand as we add more services, and all services are reasonable. Because if we have the WPP here, where children from across the region come to St. Vincent and Grenadines to have different procedures done, they have to stay in a guest house or a hotel, and we have plenty. We have plenty guest houses, right? As we expand those services, and PM was talking yesterday about the same thing, about individuals from CARICOM coming to St. Vincent and Grenadines to access services, and the type of costs that would be they would be asked to pay would be minimal, similar to or close to what Vincentians would pay, so that the days of going to Barbados or Trinidad and the cost that those that you paid there, and the cost that nationals from those countries have to pay, very soon they're gonna realize a colonoscopy, dialysis, and so on. Once they realize the cost of those things, and they realize that those costs are also allowed, they are also offered the services that cost. Those costs are similar. You know, it's only a matter of time before people start to jump on planes and come here in higher numbers because they already are. I listened to a video that was played yesterday of the testimonials from people who got treated at Modern Medical. And one individual said, you know, they lived in the UK and they came here and they were doing their chemo here. And they said, look, considering the fact that I'm terminal, that's a tough one, eh? You can't go in there and kill you. This. That ain't happen. You could just suffer this thing until they're dead. You know what happened. But she said, the nurses and so on, the professionals, they did their best to make sure I was comfortable and so forth. So you heard the testimonials of individuals being treated there. So it's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time before Barbadians, before St. Lucians, before Kititians, before Antiguans, who have these services, who may have had these services before St. Vincent and the Grenadines, but do not have the services at the relatively low cost that St. Vincent and the Grenadines has. Then it's if you're paying, and I don't see some kind of cost coming out of Trinidad and thing and so on. Then when people come to the office of the Prime Minister and you ask them to send, their invoices down and so on, you see procedure for 30,000, 40,000 TT. No. If a procedure that Trinidadians are paying 40,000 TT for, which is 20,000 EC, and we have the capacity here to even offer that for 5,000, which is 1/4 of the price that a Trinidad they would pay in Trinidad. You think they could jump on a cal, fly up, spend a 1 week in a nice hotel, hotel, a guest house for 60 US a day, 70 US a day, do the thing and go back down, and that procedure cost them less than 10,000 EC dollars. Everything. When if they had stayed in Trinidad and done it, it was costing them 20,000 EC dollars, and that has no allocation for transportation. That has no allocation for accommodation because they're home. So I believe as we offer more services, and we offer these services as at the kind of costs that the government is offering them at, and these costs are made available to CARICOM nationals, then we can see a significant bump in what our call referred to as health tourism, as more people, because they come in already, as more people travel to St. Vincent and the Grenadines for health services. And that's what we're looking at. They could go Modern Medical, they could go Stubbs Polyclinic, they could go Bookman Polyclinic, they could go Milton Cato, they could go Acute Referral, they can go different places and access different services. And that is the type of development and advancements St. Vincent and the Grenadines has gone through and continues to go through, continues to undergo under this ULP administration. I hate to talk some rubbish, man. I don't people talk some rubbish, I was the other morning. I can't remember where I was driving to, but it was after 9 already. So I switched to I think it was Extreme. Oh my Lord. And the callers were calling. You know what? One of the biggest problems, Denny? One of the biggest problems we have is when the hosts themselves don't know.
That's a huge problem that we have.
So that the callers call, they talk rubbish, but the host cannot correct, add any direction, add any information, nothing, because they themselves don't know. And it was unfortunate because Max was is wrong on so many occasions. Calling now, talking some rubbish. I mean, some complete and utter rubbish. And I can just listen and couldn't say nothing. Max say, oh, when we talk about the accountability for the airport and there's no accountability for the airport, all let's vex. And I'm going, listen to this idiot. Because he's been quite idiotic with his statements. And all I can have to say, well, boss, the IADC, which is a company, lodged its statements at the SIPO every year, and they are there. The government took bills to the parliament regarding everything. There were statements made by the PM every time. But if you want to verify and you want to look at the financials, they are at SIPO. What problem is there with accountability? Max ain't know nothing. Max knows nothing, but he calls in, he listens to the political radio, gets involved in the politics thing, and he yap. So he hears Daniel Cummins and Sinclair Conference about accountability. But what does it mean? What does that mean in relation to the AIA? What do you want for accountability, Max? If you say, we want to see the financials, well, Max, all the financials are at SIPO. Okay, now, where's it talking about now? And he would, any common sense and any host who could say X, Y, Z and point those things out would ask, so what's the point now, Max? And he'd be left with nothing to say. But he would call Extreme and say that rubbish. He'd call Hotline 7 and say that rubbish because, unfortunately, the individuals who are hosting those programs, they're not into journalism and doing the research and so on. They're just hosting the programs. And so, unfortunately, Gary Iconjohn, somebody who I know very, very well, was either unable or decided not to tell Max, or guide Max and go, when it comes to accountability, boss man, there were statements made in Parliament right throughout the construction of the airport. And in terms of the financials of the airport, the construction, the IADC, which is the company that was charged with the construction of the airport, submitted its financials to the Commercial and Intellectual Property Office every year.
All right, let's go to the lines once again. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Hey, morning, Uncle Sam.
Morning.
And good morning. Hello.
Morning, Uncle Sam.
Oh, this is it's Uncle Sam. Lazarus arrived. First, let me say good morning to you because it has been a long time. My voice in the mode. So let me say first to Mr. Crystal up in North Winwood and Mr. Oxford Maris, Lovon, Tippin, Miss Murphy, Monica, Conrad says, good morning. All these good people. And may God bless each and everyone. Continue with the good work that you all are doing. Now, these guys have a way that nothing that the ULP do would be ever good. The best thing that this government do is the worst thing for the enemy. As I hear a guy sing at Alex, and he said, education is no more a priority in soon because the education revolution has failed and it's gone to dark now. Now these people, all these good things that's doing in St. Vincent, the AC, the Rabuka Bridge, is nothing. The AC, the revolution, education as anything. The AC, the airport as anything. And all these facilities that the government is doing to help people in healthcare, this is nothing to them. And since I was born from my mother and I live in St. Vincent, I wish my time was now. Since I live in St. Vincent, the age of healthcare would never be good as this, much more to better than this. I live in a career in Marathon, and we used to have to walk from career. Sometimes we have to reach Belay and mess for walking to get a health care. And every election, the NDP was in a clinic in Isham. It never did. No, this government have a clinic in Isham,
God bless this government. That everybody surrounding area, Harrier, Riley, Mount Pleasant, Division, and all these places, they don't have to go Billy again. They don't have to go Mexico, but they take it gradually map and go this to go and get the health care. And God bless this government because it was never so before. And these guys who they only looking at one thing. All they want to know, they get in by to the treasury and have a good time and grab what they get and hold where they see before they leave. That is all what they can do. But God named God and He's watching. And God bless Prime Minister. He come to rescue St. Vincent, and He's doing it in an honest way, a good way, a perfect way, and He is the one that has to help because God sent Him here to do that. And I think to myself, these people over the river there from Bayaboo up to Fancy, and they should not get one vote up there because they doesn't like to see they don't want to see the people up there get through, and they don't like the young people. They say never will say this kind of thing and behave in this kind of way. And I hear some of them talking about accountability. They should shame to say this thing because a lot of them, I will call on them, a lot of them have blemish on them, and they only had an eye on one side to keep up. But they pay a stomach burning out, stomach full up with hate. So they have to behave in this kind of way and say this thing because I was listening to a program and I hear Bud and say, he can't wait. He can't wait for this government to come out at a government to them get in. Because this government mashing up the country. I want to know, you're trying to build a country, and these people, I don't know what to say them. Anyhow, as Caddy does it, I don't want to get too high up. I don't want to get too upset and rise here right now. Sure. You all have a good God bless. Anyhow, before I go, I want to step in. I hope you listen. Call me. I want you to call me because I have something to me at the settle. And Prime Minister Uncle Sam, I'm still listening. All right, Sian, good morning.
All right, have a good one. I didn't think we had to take a break.
Just about to
come back. We play some bill. We come back and play some music. We are touch back together. By the way, Ev, because I see you telling me chopping this morning. Because I love West Indies team anyhow. You see how close Oman came to beating Zimbabwe? They lost by about 18 runs, you know.
Yep.
Zimbabwe made 330 something and Oman made 318 for 6 or 7 like that. It was just a slow over rate that they had while they lost. They could have beat. And this morning, Scotland or somebody Sri Lanka again reeling. Sri Lanka was 60 something for 4.
Wow.
This morning they barely made 200 something runs against Scotland. So that these teams are showing some grit in the Super Sixes. If Sri Lanka loses today, if they probably wouldn't, because the bowlers are devastating. But if Sri Lanka loses today and West Indies could actually go and they have a good, it's an uphill climb. But if they give me at least they beat everybody with the play, then they have a chance
Yeah.
and hope that other people go help them out.
Exactly.
Yeah, but they have to win everything.
Let's take a break.
We're heading into the zone with 22 Calypsonians. One song, 2 big bands,
for Drinking Zone. Kaiso, Kaiso!
Yes, Kaiso.
Fantastic Friday in the Zone. The big kickoff to the 10 days of Vincy Mass 2023 with 10 seats up for grabs in the national final. Fantastic Friday, June 30th, Victoria Park. Admission $20, which gets you endless drink special for Drinking Zone, Vincy Mass tokens, table service, seating area, and of course, sweet calypso. See you at Fantastic Friday in the Zone. Fantastic Friday ticket outlets: BJ's Restaurant and Bar, Kingstown, Video Extreme, Four Shells, California, John's Barbershop, Georgetown, and the Entice Bar and Lounge, Victoria Park. This event is sponsored by the National Lotteries Authority, Flow, Hyru, Star Radio, Nice Radio, WeFM, NBC Radio, Village Ram, and Campar.
Out with the old, in with the new. In the past, you complained when we failed. We listened and went back to the drawing board. At last, a new, fresh beginning. A fresh face. A new product. International Standard Metals A792 presents Galvalume, an aluminum roofing metal, branded best used for roofing material, tested and proven to be of superior quality. Get wider coverage for the best prices on the island. We offer a variety of colors, including zinc sheets. Also, take advantage of our unique roofing patterns, U-panel, industrial, and crimp Spanish style. Visit us at the Diamond Industrial Estate. Call us at 784-456-9900 or email bmlsvg@gmail.com. Galvalume, a product of International Standard Metals.
You can increase your chances of winning the Super 6 jackpot with a combo play. Remember, Super 6 numbers are from 1 to 28. Choose any 5 Super 6 numbers. That's a combo 5 for $69. Match any 5 of the 6 numbers and you will win the jackpot. Choose 7 Super 6 numbers for $21. Match any 6 of the 7 numbers and win the jackpot. There's more. Combo 8, where you purchase 8 Super 6 numbers for $84. Match any 6 of the 8 numbers and you will win the jackpot. There are also Combo 3 and Combo 4 Super 6 plays. Visit the NLA headquarters in Pauls Avenue or WhatsApp 495-6886 for more details. Super 6. Bigger jackpots, more chances
At
to
the
win.
People's Pharmacy, we put our mission at the center of our name. We are people-centered, and every day we renew this commitment to providing products and services that help our valued customers lead healthier and happy lives. The People's Pharmacy fills prescriptions promptly and accurately, and also offers a wide range of vitamins and supplements, plus generic medication for everything from an upset stomach to the common cold. We offer toiletries and baby care items, skincare and hair care items too. All that coupled with a friendly, knowledgeable, and efficient staff to ensure customer satisfaction every time you shop. The People's Pharmacy offers extended opening hours, 8 in the morning to 8 p.m., Mondays through Saturdays. For more information, give us a call at 456-1170. The People's Pharmacy. We go further to serve you better.
Glory to be so God. I say thank you.
Lives have been changed, dreams manifested, boundaries have been removed, battles conquered, names written in history books, energies unmatched, creativity untouched, crews identified. It's time to claim it, time to own it. Sukumundak 2023, Saturday, July 8th, Victoria Park, starting time 8 p.m. sharp. It's gonna be grimy, fiery, fierce, intense. It's time to own it. Get your tickets now from Intense Launch, CDC Lotto Booth, VJs, Video Extreme, Get Free, Four Shells, Johnny's Barbershop in Georgetown, and lot more on Heritage Square. This event has been sponsored by the National Lottery Authority, Flow, Caribbean Airlines, Caribbean, Campari, NBC Radio, Extreme FM, Boom 169, SVGBC, Star FM, We FM, and Nice Radio. Sukumundak 2023.
General Hardware still has the best prices on steel, lumber, and plywood. So go on, compare prices. And if by chance you find a better price, no stress. Just talk to the General and they will beat that price plus give you special priority delivery. Yes, General Hardware offers free island-wide delivery on most purchases, so you never have to worry about getting your goods on site on time. Plus, shopping at General Hardware is a pleasant experience with friendly, knowledgeable staff always ready to serve. What more could you wish for, huh? So come to General Hardware for proper service, lowest prices, free delivery, and see why nobody beats the General. Nobody.
Is in the air. It's time to touch the stage and hit the road. It's colors, action, and vibes as the Junior Revelers display their costumes. Children, get in your sections this Junior Carnival. Saturday, July 1st, it's Mass in Victoria from 12 noon. Admission, children $10, adults $15. The streets of Kingston will be covered in colors and vibes. Junior Carnival, Saturday, July 1st at Victoria Park. Bring out the family to have some fun. Ticket outlet, CJ's, Video Extreme, 4 Shells, Gate 3, Johnny's Barbershop in Georgetown, Entice Bar, Victoria Park, and Lana Bar at Heritage Square. Bring out the family to have some fun.
Imagine Kendra's her sale and you don't get nothing. Don't make it happen to you. Get in on Kendra's aluminum products 2-day mega yard sale. Friday, June 30th, Saturday, July 1st. Meet us at the Factory Base, Camden Park. And you know we're cooking some hot pepper sale on aluminum windows, doors, P-trap and S-trap toilets, vanities, space basin, cabinets with pedestal, jacuzzi, bathtub, fridges, stoves, cooker hoods, kitchen sinks, NutriBullet kettles, automatic swing gate opener, kitchen appliances from Jay's Kitchen, and enough more. Oh, class, we were the others. When Kendra's have sale is real sale. Friday and Saturday, June 30th and July 1st, 8 a.m. sharp. Kendra's Aluminum Products Limited.
It's finally here. What you've been waiting for. Pier 1 Beach Club and Restaurant in Villa. Bring Sunday to life. Welcome to Second Sunday. This and every Sunday in the month of June. From 4 p.m. Come live, come socialize, and party until inside the all-new Pier 1. We got the best premium drinks and the most delicious food menu on the island. Get your tickets at $40. Available at D Salad Shop, Korea City Store, Pulse, and 4 Shells. Coming to keep the party alive, the Superdog Pitbull, DJ Sean, and Cap One. Early warm by New Concept International. So remember, every Sunday is Second Sunday inside Pier 1. Sponsored by Island Sips Water, Guinness, Village Ram, Ciroc, Magnum Tonic Wine, and Campari.
Well, there is an easy way. Combo Play. Choose 4 numbers from 1 to 36. That's a combo 4 at a cost of $64. Match any 4 of the 5 numbers and win the Lotto jackpot. There's Combo 6, where you purchase 6 numbers for only $12. Match any 5 of the 6 Lotto numbers and hit the jackpot. How about Combo 7? That's a purchase of 7 Lotto numbers for $42. Match any 5 of the 7 numbers and you will win the jackpot. There are also Combo 3, Combo 8, and Combo 9 Lotto plays. Visit the NLA headquarters in Paul's Avenue or WhatsApp 495-6886 for more details. Lotto, you have to be in it to win it.
Play for and win even more. Mashing the lottery gets more cash in store. 4 numbers from 0 to 9. You find grand with $1 in line. Play sport and back it up too. There'll be lots of cash waiting for you. Choose for Monday to Saturday. Go get your tickets, it's so easy to play. When you play for, you win even more.
The St. Vincent and the Grenadines Tourism Authority is working with our registered tourism service providers to remain resilient and ready to serve Vincentians and visitors alike. Play your part by practicing the public health protocols and get vaccinated. Look out for our tourism-approved safe zones and always keep in a zone. A message from the SVG Tourism Authority. Keep in a zone.
SVG gets ready for the ritual of Seal and Glitter on July 6 inside Victoria Park. So come early and enjoy a full display of Pan and Mars. Bring your crew, posse and find out who will be crowned the Panorama Champs or the winner of the section of the band. So remember, it's Steel and Glitter, the largest steel band, and Mars is back. The unifying spirit of Vincy Mars 2023. Get in the party stand with enough vibes and rum. General tickets $30 or enter the party stand for $60 with limited complimentary drinks. Doors open at 8 p.m. It's Steel and Glitter. Get your tickets at Johnny's Barbershop in Georgetown. Ensign's Lounge inside Victoria Park. Video Extreme. DJs Gate 3. Lando Bar on Heritage Square. And 4 Shells. This event is sponsored by National Lottery Authority, Flow, Hyrule, Campari, Extreme FM, Boom 106.9, NBC Radio, Magic FM, Nice Radio, Star FM, and We FM.
Dr. Santiago Orthopedics and Traumatology Center in Capital City, Kingstown, specializing in bone, joints, ligaments, tendons, and muscle health. We offer PRP treatment, which supports wound healing in the joints, epidural treatment for lower back pain, hyaluronic acid treatment for knee pain, and much more. We also do minor surgeries and offer X-ray, physiotherapy, abdominal, joint and pregnancy ultrasounds, cast and cast removal services. We are located at the junction of Level Gardens, opposite the Girls Guide headquarters. Our opening hours are Monday to Friday, 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. and on Saturdays, 8:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. We also do home visits, and our services are also extended to the Grenadines in Beckway every Saturday at Dr. Lugo's Clinic. Visit, call, or WhatsApp 530-7866 for Dr. Santiago Orthopedics and Traumatology Center, where preventing disease, relieving suffering, and healing the sick is our priority.
And Cucumber on the road. Get your packages for the Touch and Kinetic Monday T-shirt band.
In Kingstown, WFM's office on James Street. Log into Price's Roast Place next to OT Tires. Music Center, OT Store Finishing and Furnishing. In Chateaubelair at Beachfront Bar and Restaurant. And in Arnesville at Tower Bar. Purchase online at www.thebandtouch.com. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram at The Band Touch for more info.
We've been preaching about this so long. Gun violence. Yet no one seemed to be listening. America, land of the free and home of the brave, leader of the free world, protector of liberty. And yet it seems you can't keep your children safe. Am I mistaken? Help me to understand. Your one mission is to defend a gun, citing Second Amendment Constitution. While you preserve your founding fathers' legacy, Americans are dying needlessly, causing nothing but heartache and misery. The power of the dollar is the ultimate master. And your lies, they'll decide of what right or wrong. And so to hell with the victims of gun violence, just bury them, yeah. Meanwhile, special interest keeps living on. America, you got to change your mentality, or your future would be paved with catastrophe. This gun violence is getting out of hand. Before it's too late, America, something must be done.
I should be on stage tonight, yeah, out of the Graduates Calypso 10 dance.
She graduating?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, no problem. That's Cleopatra.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so that's one of the songs you hear. She's speaking about gun violence, and she's speaking specifically about gun violence in the U.S. So that's something to look out. Now, by the way, we have a package or two to give away this morning. Compliments to Band Touch. So if you're touching on Carnival Monday, yeah, we say touch we see VFM, we advertise VFM and we live on.
No, it's all right. It's okay.
It's okay. We link up with VFM every single day. All right. So we have two of those to give away. We'll ask some questions and some lucky persons would win a touch package for Carnival Monday. But we doing another calypso. So we touching now, Denny.
Lady D.
All right.
fought our battles and conquer. A warrior defending our throne. Through the roughest of time, we held it together. We are the backbone. From motherhood to CEO, prime ministers to president. From strength to strength, we will grow. Woman, ambitious and confident. Me, I'm Motley, Prime Minister of a country. Woman, empowering women. Oprah Winfrey created a legacy. Woman, empowering women. And our own Rene Baptiste can be mentioned among the greatest for her contribution, culture and justice. She has been a stalwart in politics. I'm telling you, rise, woman, take your prize, woman.
Actually, I think this is one of the better compositions from Lady D, you know.
Yeah.
Giving homage to the ladies, to the women.
Woman.
The women of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and you'll certainly see her tonight on stage at Carnival City Victoria Park. All part of the Calypso semi-finals. You know, there's a big family in the semi-finals. Yeah.
Big family?
Yeah, we have Papa Bear can sing now.
Let me hear Papa Baby. Let me hear Papa Baby. Play music.
This world that we living in, corruption, malice, killing, and sin. Crisis. All this threat of nuclear war, the US try to settle the score. Crisis. Growth and equality, education and the security. Shop in recent time, financial, merely make we blind. Tension in the region, job, they really don't understand. Crisis, the wall balling too long. Challenge don't get too strong. They want an invitation. They want communication to counter the crisis. The crisis.
Yeah, that's Calypsonian GC. Gospel Cupid. Father to Omani Cupid and father to Shannon McKenzie. Senior Bear, Shannon McKenzie.
No, here.
Curly Bear.
I'm sorry, but you see, that melody is familiar.
You think
too familiar? Too familiar. Yeah. You see? You see? Nah, you see? Don't tell. But anyway.
Well, this is his son. Had a masterclass performance at the prelims and represented well.
For a couple of years, I've been told I'm too young to come in this ring. I say no, not at all. You gotta give me my chance to sing. I've been told many times I have years on my side. I gotta keep on coming back because one day the judge is going crack. I watch my sister win and my daddy sing. With hopes I be just like that. But my dream of getting there was obstructed by all your past. When will it be my time? When will you let this youth shine? Don't tell me no space at the top. And I must keep on fighting back. When will it be my time? When will you let this youth shine? I'm trying to keep my spirit alive. No, I can't let it die. This is a different age and a different space. Open up your mind to change and give me the younger one a chance on the big stage, Lord. Hey. Biddy, 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 biddy. Bada, bada, bam. Biddy. I didn't choose Calypso. I can clearly say it chose me. I grew up in a family. I couldn't escape destiny. Some days I just want to be a regular boy like John and Sammy. But the Calypso in my head, there is no way I'll make it dead. When I see Zangi win, I ebo sing. I swear I'll be just like them. But my dream of getting there was obstructed by all your past.
Yeah. Good and boss, you go sing more like that until
You beat your daddy and your sister?
You can be the father for sure.
You think
You
so?
can be the father, you can be GC. You can be GC. You go back to the final, GC ain't going away. Juicy Sammy, I just kidding. But good composition. And you know, boy, look, you don't worry about it. You have people who've done it like Man Kemi and Papa Das Glasgow and your own sister. So just keep at the art form and thing go up for you. Thing go up for you.
Young people away.
Well, they say you haven't heard her.
Right. First time.
Yeah, first time.
Right.
Who to blame the name of the Calypso? Right. Chanel Mackenzie.
We lack of attention driving the young people away. So they turn to the streets where their fellow brother man give them warm embrace. Holy morals and the principles in the head from young you teach. Still you neglect them and leave them drowning in life rough seas. No accountability when they're doing wrong, others are made to pay. There is no responsibility for the actions of these heartless bandits. I was here long enough to see generations abusing me and walking about like zombies. Hands outstretched, always begging, eyes wide and staring, they lost sight of reality. What you blaming me for the crimes in your country? For corrupt society? You say how the youths addicted to me and I ruin lives daily. When they smoke or they snort the line and they casting stress away. The problems are still there, but who really cares to engage the youth? Here we to see a change, stop pretending and deal with the root, Lord. Yes, you're a man. They too suffer in silence. Hear me. The end of the month is approaching and you have bills to pay. You the sole breadwinner in the family, 5 children, one on the way. You say you depressed and how you're stressed and you don't talk to nobody. So you choose the bottle over your dependent family. No accountability. When you're getting drunk, you squander all of the pay.
Yeah, man. Good solid composition.
But Chanel is solid physically.
Yo, good solid composition. Again, I didn't hear much about it the first time I'm hearing Chanel, and it's on the night of the semi-finals. It was a good, strong song. I believe, again, like last year, lack of familiarity, because it didn't get much airplay, as far as I am concerned. But good, strong song.
The next song talks about Beat Your Bad with Calypso. Sheena Collis is the name. of the Calypsonian. We'll play a little bit of it. I mean, Star, we don't really play these kind of songs there because when you beat up our government, it's Star Radio. But we don't play the tune. Right? Listen, here we go. Mr. Bling, what are you doing in here?
Good night, Russell. Whenever big talking politicians come around, them only come for the vote, them not give you sleeper ground. They will quick and tell you how things will get better after being in power over 20 years. Later, the people in this country deserve something better than this. We want every road fixed. We want the crime rate fixed. With a better bus service, otherwise we come in here to share beer lit. I beat your body with Calypso, shake you up with Calypso, hot up your head with Calypso, make you feel the pressure. Where the poor people feel, I beat your body with Calypso, shake you up with Calypso, hot up your head with Calypso. Grenadines people have intention to beat your body with Calypso, shake you up with Calypso, hot up your head with Calypso. The plan them make done.
You know what I always say? What I mean, I've been sentenced to. What I mean?
We are all Vincies.
Government invest. Okay, rubbish song. You understand why I didn't want to play it? Look, I have no problem, and that is the point that PM said, right? And I agree with him. I have no problem with people criticizing the government, but your criticism must be grounded in truth and reality. Well, I mean, if you, the writer, or every road fix, then go ahead. You get streets of gold. But nowhere on planet Earth, you're going to get every road fixed. Nowhere. 0 places. You check? So this song ain't going to go in reality. And yeah, it makes no sense. Next up.
Some Van Dyke.
Just a little bit.
Yeah. I'm appealing to the Prime Minister. It's high time we do something. Reckless driving is an epidemic. Every year so many victims. Vans are all overloaded. They pack you in like sardines. Uphill, downhill, they're racing. And their motive is only greed. They get away with murder. So many people they've killed. Riding these vans is torture, Lord. Suicide against your will. How many more will have to die? How many more parents have to cry? How many more innocent lives? How many more? How many more? Some kids now prefer to stay home than to ride these vans to school in fear of losing their life at the hands of criminals and fools. How many more will have to die? How many more parents have to cry? How many more innocent lives? How many more? How many more? Take that day. All you crazy van drivers, I have an advice for you. Show some love to all your passengers. They need you, you need them too. From the time they step into your van, the safety is all on you. Taking them to their destination, that's what you are paid to do. Stop acting like some hoodlum. Put yourself in their place. Judging from your action, you're a threat to the human race. How many more will have to die? How many more parents have to cry? How many more innocent lives? How many more? How many more? With music playing extremely loud, for the lyrics I want to beat. There's no respect for the youth, the adults, visitors, or police. How many more will have to die?
How many more?
Parents have to cry.
How many more?
Innocent lives.
How many more? How many more? Did I day?
To the PM.
All right, yeah, that's Calypsonian, the little bit Cecile Murray. She's been in the business for years, donkey years.
I think she's a former queen, isn't she?
Yeah, she's a former queen of Calypso.
Yes.
Right. I remember her with a presentation, doing something with a statue. Can't remember the name of the song, but it was a statue placed on stage.
Yeah.
Iron Man.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. All right. You remember that? So tell me, you remember this?
Okay. Dine up. I want somebody call me and tell me what song that be. Right? You ain't getting nothing else. You get too much. You know? You get too much. Much too much. But it's all right. So that is the song. If you call right now and tell us what that song is, you win yourself a Touch Monday Band package. You get in the bag, you get in the t-shirt, you get in a cup, you get in a bandana to wave, and you get in you pass if you be in the band and you get four chits with it so that you could, whatever that allows you to get when you jump in Monday afternoon. So give us a call, tell us what Touch Jam that is, and you win yourself some from Compliments Touch, the band, for this Carnival Monday.
Line's blazing enough. Caller, good morning to you. How are you doing?
Good morning, Danny.
Good morning.
This person qualified?
I don't think so, no.
Huh?
You think so? I don't think so.
You don't touch road, you know.
You don't touch road?
Huh?
Okay.
Especially on a Monday.
But he does touch ever.
Morning.
Morning to the star listeners.
How are you doing?
I am fine, thanks.
Excellent. So,
well, we're waiting.
I think the true name, I Love My Wife Band.
Is that true?
Well,
is that true for you?
Yeah.
Huh?
I Love My Wife.
Your wife listening?
The man stuttering.
Is your wife listening?
Yeah, man.
All right, you're correct. That's a song from Touch. I Love My Wife. And so you just want to sell a package compliments to Man Touch for the Monday Jam.
Yep.
All right. So you got a copy and pick it up, eh?
No, Nephew can bring it for you. Nephew will bring it for you. Huh?
I don't think it's what you're thinking, you know.
So I have the wrong.
I think so. I think you have the wrong person.
Okay. All right. Okay, well, give us your name, please.
Paul Primus.
Paul who?
Primus.
Paul Primus.
Okay.
From where?
Sign Hill.
This person is calling and winning now. This person will win Christmas thing and all kind of thing. Yeah, Paul, you always calling and winning.
Yeah,
That's right.
the star listener.
All right, Paul. All right, Paul. No problem. I hear you.
All right. Well, you need to drop by and pick it up at Star, okay? You know where to find us?
Yeah. I could come from when?
Today, this morning.
Oh.
Anytime after now. Up until
you.
about 3 o'clock this afternoon. All right?
Thank you very much.
All right,
brother. Good.
Want my place on the throne of my heart. Regardless of what we shall never part. No way. The span of my life, we don't live this life. But don't use my guns want to spoil my life. If I got to share and they're watching. If I want to land the spy. They don't know if it's just a casual happening. Sometimes they take it and go and steal it. No one can deny I'm such a friendly guy. For their misconception, thinking I'm a wild man. I just want to make them to understand. I love me white, I love me white bad. I love me white, I love me white, I love me white bad. White, I love me white bad. It's me life. I love me white bad. Me white.
I give you this one.
So you have a couple of not really, no. Not really.
Not really. This one I'm gonna give away. Yeah.
Gerardo, I tell you one thing, yeah?
I like the hi-hat to the one. I like the hi-hat to the body. Banana. I like the hi-hat.
Gerardo, I ever tell you one thing, yeah?
So you still continue with this, eh?
Okay. We're just playing the song now. Just playing the song. The line's blazing, but we ain't getting nobody nothing for this one here. It's too easy.
Okay. This is Touch the Ragga Style.
Bring you the man, give it a second.
They don't know anybody's song? They don't know anybody's song?
You think so?
I can promise you that.
All right.
Hey. And Paul, don't give nobody the answer and tell them call, eh? I might have to call your mother for you and tell you, Paul, your mother is here. Ready?
Definitely.
So give you a call and win something. All right, lights up like it's blazing.
I see a familiar number there. Paul, sorry. Sorry, you're not answering.
You might be there. You might be come. What is this? Oh, my lord. You can only win once, man. You can only win once. So that's it. All right. Give us a call. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, good morning.
Morning.
How are you do?
We good now?
We good.
Well, I'm doing something. I'm in the kitchen since 3 o'clock this morning. I'm having a fundraising barbecue home by me.
Wonderful.
Chicken and pork.
Excellent.
Oh.
I'm going to be starting in a while.
Okay. Fundraising barbecue chicken and pork home by you.
We send it to the bill?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So let's start.
Where me, Danny, know I live?
Huh? No. Daddy, nobody asked if we do it.
I'm looking for all the support.
Well, we're supporting it right now by making sure we put out it. So you have to talk properly. Let the people know who talking. Let the people know where to come so that they can support you on the air. You have a free ad. Go ahead.
Good morning, everyone. I am Mrs. Viola Andrews Jacob, better known as Sister. I am living in Kane Hall, next to the Integrated Medical Clinic. To take the road for Rick, or you take the road from the medical clinic, I am having a fundraising barbecue. You know, my son was robbed and shot, he can't walk, so we are doing something. So in a while, the barbecue will be starting. We have pork and chicken. So with sides. So you all try and come around and give some support to me. Because he has a 10-year-old daughter he has to look after. So I am asking for your support. People that come from the diaspora, just find the gap and smell the smoke and everything.
you better know this stuff about the smoke. So yes, so listen people, you can either turn in at the Macedonia Rock Hotel Gap, or you can turn in at the Integrated Clinic drive to the yard. You go find sister right there. So you go see the smoke, and anywhere there's smoke, there's fire, and anywhere there's fire, there's barbecue. Right. Support the barbecue today.
Thank you very much, Ian
You're-
and Benny.
Yes, you're most welcome,
So
sister.
at least before you go, you could pass it again.
All right, no
Okay?
problem. No problem. No
All
problem.
right, darling.
Okay,
All right,
good.
take
All
care.
right. So yes, we support sister is a good comrade. You know it is, and we support our comrades there. So if you're in the Annisville area, or if you just feel like driving and supporting, you get to the integrated medical clinic, which is where Ace used to be just before the bridge. You drive through the yard, you can find sister house immediately after it, or you drive through, you go in the gap where Macedonia Rock and so on, that gap there. And as soon as you go in the gap, you turn and left, you go down my sister, the second house there. You go see the smoke, you go smell the barbecue, support sister.
Hello, good morning.
Hi, good morning. This one is Sexy and Ari.
By who?
And who? Sexy and Ari? Who's Ari?
Sexy and Ari.
Oh, I think it's Sexy and Ari. Because I know. And if you use Sexy and somebody else named Ari, I don't know what's going on. But yes, you are correct. You just for yourself a Touch Monday Band package. Compliments Band Touch for this massive big people jam on Carnival Monday. Give us your details.
Name, please.
Alondia Jack.
Bring it right in now. Alandia Jack. Spell that.
ALONDEA.
Uh-huh. V or D?
DEA.
DEA.
Okay, Alandia Jack. All right, so that's Alandia Jack. Please walk with some form of identification. Come to Star Radio sometime during the course of the day and pick up your package. All right, Alandia?
All right, thank you.
Have a good one.
Very well.
This is Touch with the ragga style. What's the girl there? It's the time we come out to party. Yeah, yeah. Everybody's screaming happy. Want to take control of your body, make you feel sexy and irate. Come and dance, join the line. Everybody move and dance. Make some steps, move your waist. This is more than you can take. Feel the heat from the street. Where you ride and reach the beat. Move your feet to the beat. Oh, it's not already sweet. That is where I met her. Like two pieces of magnet, we were drawn together.
It was love at first sight.
All to hear your right tune. Huh? This is a
Come on,
story.
man.
Huh? No.
And the voice. Listen to me. I love Gideon. When he's singing. When he on Facebook typing, that is another story. Be rubbish. But I like it when he's singing. The hi-hat thing is like a touch signature.
Definitely.
The hi-hat symbol thing. In a bed is where I met her. let me show it.
No?
Let me show it. Let go. In a bed is where I met her. Like two pieces of my neck, we were drawn together. It was love at first sight. She took my breath away. Everything was alright. All my friends wondering what happened. Junior, all of a sudden,
Just came and grabbed my attention. Make me believe for me there's no other woman.
love has found its way in our hearts today. Ain't gonna let it slip away. Loving can't done. Loving just can't done. Oh Lord, it's sweetness.
Loving can't done. Loving can't done.
Timeless classics. They don't make them like this anymore. I don't know if like kung fu music with that these days, you know.
Well, everybody's kung fu fighting.
Oh, listen to this. Absolute gem, absolute classic.
Wonderfully warm and loving. Teresa. Day and night she's always asking how much I love her, how much I love her. Seems to be so insecure. She wants to hear it more and more and more. Well, baby, I want you, but I won't let you go. The things that you do make me love you so, Teresa. You're dwelling. I love you for that, so pleasing. I love you for that, you're caring. I love you for that, you're sharing. I love you for that. I love the way
you do it to me.
I love the way you do it to me.
Bring your waistline and come, let me. Come on, now, man. Just swing, touch the man. Touch and better not say. Touch jamming too much. We jamming. Hey.
Well, they can get us on the road.
You know what we should have done, Denny? One of these mornings, right? One of these mornings, when we're dedicating, we're going to dedicate a half an hour to touch, right? But to do that, we are inviting the lady M to be a part of the school for the morning.
Definitely.
Yeah. So it's me, you. We ain't studying others who are do Saturday soca thing and where they blab not know. We getting a real DJ who understand soca and all these and things and they could hype up some touch. The others and them who trying to thing, we ain't fighting up with them. Yeah, let me say good morning to you, but they're playing in the studio. Okay, everybody playing. All right, man, respect now. Yeah, man. Big up.
I can smell the carnival hookah blowing in the wind. I can't wait to get my taste of all what's cooking. Various recipes made up of cultural ingredients. Including soca music to jump up and prance. Say with carnival, it's hotter than hot. Yes, the festival. You don't want to miss out on that. You don't have to pay no admission to join in the band. Bring your waistline and come.
That's all.
Bring your waistline and come.
Actually, no. You gotta bring the waistline and your touch package. You got to bring your, listen to me. You got to bring your waistline and your touch package. You gotta have your bag, you gotta have your t-shirt, you gotta have your bandana, you gotta have your cup, and you gotta have a chip to be anything come Monday. You understand what I'm saying? So, but you know, Danny, the thing about touch, right, was that everybody had a distinctive sound. You know, you had my partner here, Godfrey Dublin, with a raspy kind of voice. You had Gideon with a nice, smooth, soulful kind of thing. And you had Eiffel, who had, you know, so everybody had a distinctive song. Everybody, you know, they chipped in and so on and really brought a nice, really good type of music and vocals and so on to the thing. I mean, you had paper trying to pick on the keyboard, you know, but everybody still. I noticed Jules ain't doing much these days. Jules just walking up and down on the stage.
Mimicking.
Yeah. So it's going to scare the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? It's going to scare the whole thing. But that's all right, man. You just got to love touch. Touch dominated the road for years, hitting out hits after hits after hits after hits. And you know, I was glad to know that they're coming back and giving some of the young people a taste of what good old music used to be.
it. This is my industry. So please take care of it. When you see them reckless drivers coming up like a fire engine, move the front. Anyway, it's not my fire, they will be haunted. Move the front. Mister, just move your front. Shift your front. You could dent in the side, you could dent in behind. Move your front. You could dent in the side, you could dent in behind. But shift your front. A true.
Give me somebody. Could have himself. All right, this one is from me and Tommy. And there was a time Tommy had about the party in the car, the place, boy, and so on. And this was me and Tommy tune. So if you see me and Tommy, one, let me go. Another one here.
Which one?
Next one. This is for me and Tommy. Let me go. Yeah. I try to hype up like Lillian, but I can't make it. You go teach me though. You go teach me. Come on!
From the north, south, east, and west, they come in. Meet and keep
jumping, sharing one love.
Some of them
still around this time. They stay in their sexy body and looking so fine.
And to see them dance,
want to see them shake. You see Boom Boom Road is out of this world. I can't wait for festival time again.
Well, I give her my back. I am going to give her my back. Anybody telling me, who can tell me sorry?
Tabby, stop telling me. Stop telling me.
The year of this one. This was a road march now.
Yeah,
what year this song took road march in St. Vincent and the Grenadines? All right. And my pack is yours.
So if you get your pack and my pack, that's 2 pack. I don't.
And tell Paul, sorry, Paul, we seen the number. No, Paul. That ain't working here this morning.
That ain't working here tonight. Why?
so much women in the place, they really have production. From the north, south, east, and west, they come in region. Everybody with the best, the man's program for a good time.
Meeting people, jumping, sharing one love.
Some of them you don't see around this time.
Ba-ba-da.
They their sexy body and looking so fine. Want to see them dance, want to see them shake. You see Boom Boom Road, it's out of this world. I can't wait for festival time again. Let's get behind them. Let's forget about all this solo I play. Let's get behind them. Suck in the room when it's done when I come to play. I just want to get behind them.
Wait, then
I think once it's done, I'm
have himself. Yeah? Your candidate come by yet? And your fist bump?
Which candidate?
Your candidate now.
Behave yourself.
Okay. All right. Sorry.
All right. Good.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. Okay.
I'll take it to give away. Sorry, I'm back. I pack to give away.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
You tell me the year for this one, and certainly, of course, you will receive my touch pack.
Oh, by the way, let me pick up my buddy Alston. Alston, sorry, Williams. They call him Teacher Cockman down there in
they call him what?
Teacher Cockman. That's what they call him. Alston Lewis. I think he teaches at the Pretty Good Secondary School, I believe.
Okay.
But we talked together, I chatted with him at this primary. He's from Fitzhughes. He celebrated his birthday yesterday, and he shouted me up and so on, but I wasn't in the studio, so I couldn't shout him up. So it's belated birthday greeting to Alston, Teacher Alston. up there in Fichus. I hope you had a blast yesterday, buddy. You know, and you did what you did and you enjoyable. Then you had your friends over and so forth. It's late, better late than never. All the best to you, buddy, and have a good weekend.
All right.
Hello?
Yes, good morning.
Is it 2016?
What? They just what? No, sweetheart. No.
Ooh, it was 2016. So much to me, place of the hungry production. From the lots of east and west, they come into jam.
Hello.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning. Then it's 1989.
1989. That sounds like a winning answer. Give us your name, please.
My name is Jasmine Derrick.
Jasmine Derrick. That's a bling right now, Jasmine name, all right?
Yeah, bling right
see he gonna be in the band.
Monica, who up with identification?
Yes.
Monica, identify me.
Yes.
Yeah, you hear me? Yeah.
Hello?
Sian say he gonna be in the band, you know? Sian says he's going to be in the band. And he just
Okay.
he wants to be a Derrick
That boy, see.
on Carnival Monday.
I don't understand the way that with this boy for Southwater. This is somebody.
Have a good one.
I tell you, big
All
up
the
to
best.
Carlos Williams down there in Beckway. Say, boy, y'all blasted this morning. And Carlos can't dance. You could have church thing, but you can't really dance. But so if you see me blasting this morning, you must do a little extra shake this morning, okay? Let me get Postman.
Listen to the final track.
Yeah.
We
Blake,
understood.
okay, hold on. If you want to sing this song into this context, right? They had me children in the neighborhood calling me bling, bling.
I went on a holiday overseas.
A number of pussycat men drive me crazy.
Shut up when the sister out in the country. While she's raising all them cats, she's not supposed to me. From the doorway, this cat. In the hallway, this cat. In the kitchen, this cat. In the dining hall, yes.
I'm not working at all.
On vacation. But every morning, for instruction.
Really got
Don't let them go hungry. Be the cat. One day we go astray. Be the cat. As they see a max. Be the cat. Cook some fish and rice. She had children in the neighborhood calling.
Sian! Hear that? All right, we gotta go. We gotta wrap. All right. I don't know if there's anything else that Sian has to say, but
No, I good.
Ding. Oh, Miss Derrick. Monday pack. I'm putting that in your possession. People on the live see that I give it to you. All right. I don't know where Miss Derrick from. I don't know.
Well, she's a lady. I'm go identify. So I asked lady, who is Derek because yeah.
All right. But this is where we wrap it up, of course, here on a Friday morning. Fantastic Friday. Don't forget, of course, it happens tonight. Carnival City.
Okay, so
Victoria Park.
coach, hey, boy, bling boy, I'm Daddy. So hey, who all don't reach? And I just say like Vaughan, but lad, we forget for telling me this in Vincent. Vaughan, are they about? Coach, are they about? Coach, when we linking up, and please don't fall asleep this time. Tell me when we linking up. Richard Dehay. So listen to me. Things nice. All right, good. Okay, good. Nice.
All right. Have yourself a good one. God's will on Monday. Yeah, we'll be back here on the Star. Why are you laughing? Huh?
Julie said you'll get comments. So in the Facebook at that time. Oh, so bring a postman. Why?